Hello YouTube, this is Oliver and I'm going to show you how to use a reel-to-reel. This model is the Fostex Model 8A, I think. Not the 8A-LR, which has 8 inputs for 8 tracks of simultaneous recording. This has 4, and you can do it in groups of 1 through 4 or 5 through 8. All right, let's begin. So to start, you should make sure you know how to wind the reel. So I'm not going to go through that. But here's how the front of mine looks. The 8A-LR has 8 inputs for recording, and you can arm all 8 or whatever, I think. Mine has 1 or 5, 2 or 8, or 2 or 6, 3 or 7, or 4 or 8. And you select 1 through 4 or 5 through 8 by pushing on that group button. Right now I'll do the 1 through 4. I don't know what this thing is, so I'm not really going to touch it. Now here's the back of the machine. You can see it has 4 inputs. That's these top ones, and then these 8 outputs, which is, I have an XLR Snake that's going to channels 1 through 8 on my Tascam mixer, which actually luckily has a tape input thingy, so you can select to either use the tape input or XLR by just pushing that, which is nifty. But I usually leave this on the tape, and then I use these other ones for the XLR. So it's like I'm sending stuff from these channels, usually like 9 through 16. And then that way I don't have to push more buttons than I want to. This mixer also has groups, 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on how you pan it. If you pan it left and you push 1/2, it's going to go to 1. If you pan it right and you're on 1/2, it's going to go hard right. It's going to go to track 2. Similarly, if I lift up 1, 2, and I push down 3 or 4, if it's to the right, it's going to go to 4, and all the way to the left, it's going to go to 3. And here are the group master volumes, as well as a master left and right. And then here is the group outputs. So group 1, 2, 3, 4, I have going into inputs 1, 2, and 3, 4, which can go tracks 1 through 4 or tracks 5 through 8. Okay, so I have a Shure SM58 that is in on input 9. So let's give it some highs, so you can really hear my voice. And you can see that's the only one that has a fader up, and I'm putting it on 1/2, and I have it panned to the right, so that's going to put it to bus 2 output. Input number 1, or the first track on my tape machine or something, is funky, so it doesn't work too well, so I'm not using channel 1 or track 1, so I'm going to use track 2. So I'll do a test right now, so you can see how I would record onto this thingy. Also, I'll point out, this is a stereo out, and I have this going to my monitors, which are just some like M Audio, like piece of shit things. So, they're fine, whatever. Okay. So on the machine, here's channel 2. It's armed for group 1 through 4, and I'm going to push down 2/6, and you can see there's an indicator light showing that track 2 is ready. Now if I switch this to the other button there, you can see it switches to 6. So, but we're gonna do 2. Okay, cool. So so I press record, push it down, and press play. Now you'll see here that other tracks are moving. That's actually just picking up the tape. If I play back a track with nothing recorded on it, you'll hear some wub 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 sounding, and that's what that is. So you can ignore that usually. So I'm just recording my voice. I know it's kind of annoying, but anyway, when we play back, you'll hear me saying this. So cool. Anyway, you can also see on the tape machine it says that it's recording like so. That red light under where it says record shows that it's recording. So now I'm going to play this back, and since I recorded onto track 2, and I have this nifty XLR snake that goes into XLR tape inputs here, it makes it really easy for me. Basically, track 2 on there is going into channel 2 on my mixer. Pretty cool. My groups on my mixer, I have it all set to 1/2, which is just make it easier for me once I've recorded everything. I only need 2 outputs. What's annoying is it doesn't have a way to bypass these, at least not that I know of. But anyway, so here I am talking, and yeah. So I'm just recording my voice. I know it's kind of annoying, but anyway. When we play back, you'll hear me saying this. Anyway, you can also see on the tape machine it says that it's recording like so. That red cord shows that it's recording. Well, now you can hear some bleed from something I had previously recorded on this tape, so ignore that. Now let's say you want to record like a second track onto the thing. You want to have like a, say you're like a guitarist and you want to like double your guitar solo or something. Well, we can duplicate that, but I'll just use my voice. So here's how I'll do that. For convenience sake, I'm going to still use input 9, but now I'm going to do track 3 on the tape machine. So I've switched my bus output. Got to use that volume now for bus output 3. And I got to switch that so that 3 is armed, and you can now see a blinking light. Hear me saying that. So now I'm talking over my voice. Cool. Anyway, you can also see on the tape machine it says that it's recording. See? Like but yeah, I'm talking over my voice onto a different track, and now when I play back, you'll hear separate tracks. So when I play back, you'll hear me saying that. So now I'm talking over my voice. Anyway, you can also see on the tape machine it says that it's recording like so. But yeah, I'm talking over my voice onto a different track, and now. So as you can see, I'm talking on 2 tracks at once there, and yeah, that's pretty annoying because it's 2 of me, but hey, at least it'll show you how to use this machine.